Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, I will be revealing the ultimate 10th board tips. We are going to talk about the practical stuff, so buckle up and do not worry at all if you are not scoring great in pre-board. Someone please teach me how to do better intro. Things that we will be going through in this video are mistakes I did in my board exams, things I did which will help you, what to do if your syllabus is still not completed, channels I followed for studying, and at the end I'm going to provide some bonus tips. Now, the question is why you should trust me and who am I to advise? Well, I recently did my 10th grade and I got 92%. So the first mistake I made was not focusing on additional subject. I know you might have heard this a lot of time, but this is the reality. We literally take additional subjects so lightly. I still regret not studying information technology from the start. Information technology was my sixth subject. I got 88 only. If I had focused on it, it might have increased my board percentage even more. I did not practice MCQs and it confused me so much in exams. So please do focus on additional subjects as it will improve your board percentage. Second mistake, not using leaves between board exams wisely. So my first board exam was of Hindi and after that I had science exam in which I had 3 days gap. I totally wasted my first 2 days. On third day, I literally realized that I had my science board exam and well, you can see the results of that. I got only 83 in science. Hopefully, I realized my mistake and corrected it during that time. So please utilize your leaves wisely. If you don't, you will regret it a lot. Your confidence. Meet this guy. His name is Chopsticks. Okay, so on to my third point. Overconfidence in SST exam. So I really love SST and I studied so well that I got extremely overconfident. Result, I marked 1 point wrong on map and did not read MCQs well, because of which I got 92. Now I could have got higher but I did not. And hence, please read the questions really well. Even though you might think that I will not get overconfident, but trust me, you will. You yourself don't know what you are doing in exam. So I repeat again, read questions really well and revise your exam before submitting it. Fourth mistake, procrastination on social media. Are you procrastinating on social media right now? I procrastinated a lot on social media during my pre-boards time. If I had studied well, I might have gotten more marks. I really recommend cutting from Insta, Snap, Discord or whatever social media you are on from the month of January. Keep YouTube open for studying but do not procrastinate. Now on to the next segment of the video, things I did which will help you. First, I completed my syllabus by November. My pre-board started from November, so I had briefly completed my syllabus but not in depth. Now, if your syllabus is not completed, then chill, dude. I will be talking about it later. Second, I focused on languages. So, I had two languages, Hindi and English. For Hindi, I completed all literature chapters in detail. Now, here is the key. Focus on grammar and its core concept. Do Third, maps for SST. I started doing map 1 month before board exams. So by the time board exams came, I knew map and trust me, this is the only way you can actually remember map. You cannot get any shortcut. You need to practice. I used to do map 3 or 4 times in a week. Fourth, practicing sample paper with a timer of 3 hours. So I will show the sample papers that I did. So for sample papers, I did Oswald. They bring new sample paper each year. I completed the whole sample paper book for SST and English. Now here is the key. Make sure to do at least 2 to 3 sample paper of each subject, but put the timer. Put 3-hour timer, sit there for 3 hours straight, do not cheat, and give sample paper like your pre-boards. Now what I recommend is that do solve MCQ of all sample paper. Please do Hindi and English sample paper. Don't ignore it at all. This is literally a bundle. I did these many sample papers and you can literally see that I got only 41.5 in math sample paper. I found a map that I did. So if you're doing SST sample paper, please make sure that you do map as well. Do not ignore map. I got 30 in this sample paper. This is maths. Creating roadmap to-do list for upcoming days. I started my roadmap from 18th January and I did it till 19th of Feb. Okay, so I have this planner. In this planner, I already planned out what I will be doing for the month. The planning was purely based on the basis of my weak areas. I first revised my weak areas, then I did the areas I was well versed with. So you can see the checkbox and you can see whatever I have planned. On to the next segment of video, what to do if your syllabus is not completed. Disclaimer, I will be saying some harsh words, so get ready to listen up. The reality is that no matter how many videos you watch for motivation or for strategies, if you don't study, then you are the biggest fool. 10th grade comes once in life. Now the decision is literally with you. Do you want to make this grade most memorable or most regretful one? So start studying, and by studying I mean study every day for 5 to 6 hours if your syllabus is not completed. Find a nice place to study where you don't get distracted. So my house is very noisy always. So what I used to do was that I used to go to the rooftop, and since it's winters now, studying in sunlight is the fun game. Now please don't come to me saying that I feel sleepy in sunlight, cause my body, every place has some or other problem. It's your dedication and passion that will help you. Don't go to school. If someone is regularly going to school, then please stop, sit at home and complete your syllabus. Don't waste your time at school. Don't run after reference book. Do NCERT only. To comprehend NCERT, watch any explanation video. But since you need to complete your syllabus, don't watch long videos. What I personally did was to follow PW lecture. They were very detailed and I understood everything. But if you think that they are too long, just refer to any other lecture. On to the next segment, channels I followed for studying. Throughout my 10th, I literally watched almost all channels that gave out content for 10th class. So here are the ones I found useful. As stated, PW's lecture that are on YouTube, they are very detailed and I understood each and every concept. So for maths, I followed Shobit Bhaiya. I got 35 in my pre-boards and I jumped from 35 to 93 marks. A lot of questions that he gave came in exam straight, so trust him. For SST, I followed our OG Digraj sir. You can never ever go wrong with him. Trust him and do marathons with him. For science, I followed PW, but I really recommend going for Prashant Bhaiya. PW can be complex and might get you confused. For languages, I followed Magnet Brains. For information technology, I followed Akash Singh. Okay, so I'm revealing my secret. I used to wake up early and follow Padlay's top 100 or 50 questions video. I mainly did it for English, Hindi, science, information technology, and also please practice essay questions for English. On to the last segment of video, additional tips. Is anyone still watching the video? Well, if you are, then comment the pencil emoji. First, eat very healthy so you don't get sick during your exam. Second, take something to boost your immunity, but home remedies only, please. Keep your mummy close to you. Talk, vent out frustration, ask her to give you good food, tell her to scold you for not studying. Make your answer sheets presentable, watch a video about it. Underline keywords with pencil in your answer sheet, but only if you have time. Watch a video on how to fill the OMR sheet so you can get the overall idea and you don't waste your time during the exam. Last, if you have doubts regarding anything, please ask the teacher who is taking the exam. The teachers are kind usually, so don't be afraid. You can go washroom during exam, so don't worry. I was really worried about this washroom thing. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I would love to help you. All the best for your board exams. Trust yourself, give your best, and enjoy the process. Okay, bye.